Jon Schmidt began composing his own music in elementary school, and by 1991, he released his very first studio album. Over the past 30 years, he and his wife Michelle have raised 5 children and became part of the Piano Guys, 4 musicians with over 2 billion YouTube views. While faith has always been a part of their life, it was never tested the way it was when their daughter Annie disappeared in 2016. This is their story.
When we got married, we had a life-changing experience. We read a promise from Ezra Taft Benson.
Men and women who will turn their lives over to God will find that He can make a lot more out of their lives than they can. We just trusted that.
And that's what has been the anchor.
We ended up having 5 children. One of those was our daughter named Annie. Annie absolutely loved the outdoors. She was an avid hiker. We had planned a camping trip together. And I called her on Wednesday as my plane landed and I said, I'm in town, here I am, come pick me up. And she didn't answer her phone. I showed up at her apartment and her roommate answered the door and she was surprised to see me. And she said, I thought that you guys had already left. Annie's been gone since Sunday. It became apparent that she was missing. As I got to the police station, I just began to pray verbally for the first time, and all my strong mama walls just come down. I just felt this overwhelming dread of, I don't know how I even do this, to go look for my daughter. It was a really hard trial to look for your lost daughter in the mountains. After 3 days, they had sufficiently searched the trails and, had not found her. And at that point, they called it off. We need to put together a dog team. I just felt strongly, this is where we need to go next. There was a young dog named Rue that was out of Yellowstone that had never done a search before or was very new at it. This dog just caught a scent and she raced up the hill right to the base of these huge cliffs. It was way off trail. And the dog was able to actually find Annie's remains. She had fallen from a cliff about 60 to 100 feet. It was such a relief to know that we had found her.
Every trial can become a bonding moment. With all the people praying for us, we were able to pull off trust.
You can look back and say, oh yeah, I see that. But going through it at the time, it's hard. It's hard to trust.
Trusting, it means a lot more now.
The Lord was doing something with this. He was using it as an opportunity to strengthen faith.
You can travel that journey from distress to hope.
Everything did work out, not as we would have wanted. We would have wanted our daughter, but we were blessed to find her and to have resolution. I am so grateful to everyone that reached out to us. It was overwhelming, the kindness and love.
We would get letters, especially from kids. We are fasting for you. We are praying for you that you will find Annie. It fills you with a desire to just pay it forward.
It was a real power. It was a tangible power that gave us the ability to make it through that really hard experience. The beautiful part of it is that you are changed forever. You're never the same, but you're better.